corner.
Oh, nice.
Green bean.
Good shot, Chris.
I can't let Keon Ellis lose on 2K TV.
Nah, we can't have that. We can't have that.
Pressure's on us today, Keon.
Is it though? I don't know. I feel like I feel the pressure too. Oh yeah, no chance.
Get that board.
Back corner. Good defense. Good defense.
Oh yeah. Oh
There we
man,
go.
nice. Good stuff.
Nice 5-0 start.
Nice pass.
Nice pass.
Good pass, Keon.
Me and Keon been talking for 2 minutes. The Kings connection already shining through.
Already there. Already. Oh, that is all completely on me.
There we go. Yep.
Oh, I did not icon pass. That was such a
You're good. You're good. We're moving it. Keep it rolling.
So how often do you guys actually play 2K though? Like,
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams. As we're just about ready to get this one started. And thank you for joining us for this Valentine's Day presentation of the NBA. It's a matchup you're going to love right here on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the Boston Celtics as they play against the Detroit Pistons here at Little Caesars Arena. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. On our sideline, David Aldridge. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Brown in at the 3 spot. And for Detroit, inside for him, it's Harris and Durant. Cade Cunningham out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Thompson in its small forward. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Cunningham looking it over. Here's Durant. And Durant slams it in.
Well, the numbers will show that Durant is one of the top offensive rebounders in the game. He is a high motor player.
Now here's White. Holiday inside the line. Can't nail the jumper. And here's Thompson. Cunningham on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Durant. Rebounded by Tatum. Brown kicks to Tatum. Back to Brown. And Holiday has it in the corner. Over Cunningham. Nice shot from the wing.
Yeah, Holiday understands when to pick his spots on offense, especially when the mid-range opens up like this.
The pass to Hardaway. Over White. And Boston with the rebound. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And a lot of that was game plan, putting guys in a position to succeed, particularly on the offensive end.
That was the kind of win a coach takes pride in. You lay out the strategy, and the players execute perfectly.
That one is off.
Well, White is such a well-rounded player. He can run the offense, act as an off-ball threat, he sets screens, and he's an all-defensive team level player. He checks a lot of boxes.
And he sinks the second. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Now here is Hardaway. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Thompson misses.
And you can tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Yeah, he may have had space, but the defense did a nice job closing that gap quickly.
And there's the frame being put to use by Tatum. He knows he's dangerous down low.
Harris looking it over. All the way up top. On the wing, Thompson. He's covered by Brown. Nice shot by Thompson. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Outside, White. Back to Brown. And stolen by Thompson. To the inside, Hardaway. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
He's known for his jump shot, but Hardaway isn't afraid to mix it up inside.
Brown against Thompson. Brown the pass to Holiday. Back to Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Let's go. Off the left rim and out.
Yeah, but the hand in the face. It's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor. Got to do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
Now here's White. He had 19 points in the win against San Antonio.
And he did a lot of work on the glass as well. He impacted the game on multiple fronts.
Tatum against Harris. There's the lob to Duran. Not going to go that time.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync there.
The kick out to Tatum. Boston again missing.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
So the Celtics called timeout, their first. Stan, for coaches who are on the hot seat, how in the world do they stay focused?
Well, Kevin, I think, look, most coaches have very thick skins. You're going to get criticized every day. You have to know that when you get into the profession, and you just got to stay focused on the things you can control. And my brother always used to tell me, don't worry about criticism from people you wouldn't take advice from.
That's pretty good advice in itself.
It is.
Good.
Tatum here. Over the last month, he has been spectacular, getting around 24 points per, 6 assists and 7 rebounds. But that's just part of the picture. His defensive presence goes beyond the stat sheet.
Yeah, his true impact on the defensive end cannot be measured by stats.
Now here is Harris, and he really did play well against Chicago in that last game. Fader on the way. Jason Tatum grabs the board. Tatum's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's White, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Tim Hardaway picks one up.
Well, look, if you're trying to slow down White, you first have to match his activity level.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. And Coach Derek White spent his first 4.5 seasons with the Spurs and Coach Greg Popovich, who did a lot to boost his confidence.
Yeah, Kevin, White was a late first-round pick. He's a humble guy, very hardworking. I don't even think he realized he could be this good.
Malik Beasley, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Detroit leading by 3. Here's Cunningham. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. Coach, it didn't take long for Cade Cunningham to establish himself as the leader of this team.
Well, Kevin, he's very mature for his age. He was put in a position with all the young guys around him, so he had to step up. And I've never heard Cade Cunningham blame anyone else for the team's struggles. He's got everything you could want in a team leader.
And the first one drops.
And what strikes me about Cade Cunningham is he's still growing. He's still capable of doing more on the floor. And he has the work ethic and attitude to make those improvements and become a real factor on the floor.
He's perfect from the line this time.
The former #1 pick, Cunningham has dealt with some injuries, but when he's healthy, he's always a factor.
Now here's White. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. And it's blocked. Porzingis against Beasley. Harris. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And Boston calls for the foul.
And whenever Harris is aggressive like this, I think it's for the best because he has that ability to attract contact.
The first one falls. And Greg, for longtime Pistons fans, that bad boys era was so special.
I mean, Detroit's a tough, hard-working town, and those teams did have great talent led by Isaiah Thomas, but it was their physical, intimidating style of play that made them the bad boys.
Stan, you talk about a stacked roster. It's hard to find many weaknesses for the Celtics.
Yeah, Kevin, there's a reason the Executive of the Year award went to Boston's front office last season. The Celtics are built right, and they're built to last.
He faded back on that one to give himself some room.
A multi-level scorer. Porzingis can find a shot in any area on the floor.
Harris inside, guarded by Tatum.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
White finds Porzingis. Tatum looking around. Beasley with the rebound.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this goal.
From the arc. A rebound by the Celtics. Their last encounter was in Boston.
Not a close contest either. The last time they got together, everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
Yeah, give credit to those guys for playing with such aggressiveness. It makes a huge difference when you get that kind of boost from your second unit. What timing on the alley-oop from Duran. That speaks to the chemistry and connection he has with his guys.
Now here's Brown. No scoring in this one.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Back to Cunningham. Over Holiday. And Cunningham gets it to go on the assist from Harris.
Well, look, he struggled so far, but maybe that basket is all he needs to get going.
Back to Holiday. It's Cunningham with the rebound. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. It's a 5-point game.
How about that finish by Harris? He sees his opening and does not hesitate to rise up and be free.
Now here's Tatum. Boy, he was something else against San Antonio. It's hauled in by Harris.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Cunningham passes to Beasley. Fires the three. That shot no good.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
Man, Holiday puts a lot of pressure on the defense. Often it's with his scoring, but right there, making a play for someone else.
Now here is Harris. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Here's White, trailing by 5. And here's Brown outside. Beasley with the rebound. Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff.
Now, of course, I asked Coach what his plan was about defending Jason Tatum, and he said, I told our guys just to play smart, to play up on him, but not get baited into fouls, and try to get a hand in his face. Now, that's a difficult challenge for any defense, so we'll see what happens tonight. Guys?
Thank you, David. Brown the pass to Porzingis, and that one is good.
And he's such a big guy. Porzingis can just power through a foul and convert with ease.
And the conversation for Porzingis, Coach, tends to always come back to health. And what a challenge that has been for him.
Yeah, Kevin, over his career, on average, he's missed about 30 games per season. But that's not an uncommon problem, as you know, for players who stand well over 7 feet tall.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
Yeah, Kristaps Porzingis, a solid shooter from the line.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Schroeder, right side. Stewart trying to get open. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pritchard passes to Hauser. Here's Pritchard. 6 to shoot. And there's the foul. It's on Peyton Pritchard. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Pistons leading by 4. Pass to Howard. .115 left in the first quarter. Schroeder, right side. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Here's Hauser. He picked up 12 points in their last win against San Antonio. Stand for 4 seasons here with the head coach of the Detroit Pistons. And we were just talking the other day. What a great sports city Detroit is.
Oh, I absolutely loved my time in Detroit. I've still got 2 kids who live in the area. And great, great, great sports fans. Hardworking people that really value hardworking teams. And if you are one, they will be behind you all the way.
He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Sasser. Schroeder against Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Holiday. With the drive. Straight D that time from Dennis Schroeder. To the middle. There's 14 seconds left in the first. Clock at 6. Lays it up off the glass. And the Pistons lead by 5. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Pistons lead by 5. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment.
19.
resume our Valentine's Day broadcast. Glad to have you with us. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard, and they are physical.
Celtics trail by 5. On the court right now for the Celtics, we've got Holiday, and it's Pritchard in at the point guard. Outside, Horford gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And that's a nice play. Horford getting to his spot, ready to fire.
This is it to Howard. The shot from the low post is good. Holland's got his first points of the night.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Outside, Horford. Shot clock at 5. Holiday, no one around him. A three-pointer, no good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Holland, no good. And so Horford will bring it up for the Celtics. Trailing by 4. Here's Holiday. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And one of the most respected players in the NBA is Drew Holiday.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a 3-time Teammate of the Year award winner. He's also a Sportsmanship Award winner. He is a pro's pro.
Free throw good from Holiday. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations. Just solid, really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Davis inside, working on Horford. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Horford.
He's just one of those veterans you can count on from the line. Harris really makes an impact from the strike.
Harris. Tobias Harris. 2 shots.
That's good from Harris. He stands since 2009. The Pistons have just 2 playoff appearances.
Yeah, that's true, Kevin. And they got swept in both of those playoff appearances. They haven't won a playoff game since 2008. And with all the lottery picks they've made recently, their fans are itching to see some progress.
And for Detroit, they come in off a good outing against the Bulls. Now here's White. Outside, Horford. Boston again missing.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Now here's Brown. He has yet to score. And it's good. 2 points.
Terrific finish there from Brown. He goes up strong and absorbs the contact.
And it's Stewart, top of the key. Got a piece of it. Pritchard passes to Brown. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Beasley dishes to Cunningham. Harris outside. Count it. Harris has got 6 here in this quarter. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Detroit.
Well, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitant.
And And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Here's White. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Cunningham passes to Stewart. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Stewart just a load to deal with inside, giving the defense all they can handle.
The Pistons shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
First one falls for him.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Cade is checked in, and it's Tatum in for Al Horford. And so Stewart nails both of them.
A 2020 first-round pick. Isaiah Stewart is a load at 6'8", 250. Is very intense. He's a guy you want on your side.
Brown. Rebounded by Hardaway. Hardaway's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Celtics trail by 8. Tatum passes to Pritchard. The kick out to Tatum. Here goes Tatum. And it's blocked.
Great recognition from Stewart. I like seeing him use his length and size to make an impact on defense.
Cunningham with it. A 29-point game for him in the win against Chicago. Here's Stewart. Oh, that's blocked. Hardaway against White. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 4 assists now tonight.
I like that from White. Attacking the heart of that defense.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. Stan, I've always admired you come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, look, I loved being around the game. And so 2 things happened that drove me into coaching. Number 1, I loved baseball and I couldn't hit one. So that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way. So if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps, terrific story. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Detroit. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, I like it when Cunningham's looking to score. That puts the defenses into some tough positions.
Pistons have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
2 shots.
No good on that one.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
So he comes up empty at the line.
Well, that's a rarity for him, not being able to cash in on the trip to the line.
Here's Pritchard. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Harris. Some solid defense from Brown.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Beasley kicks to Hardaway. Cunningham outside. Back to Hardaway. From downtown. And Boston with the rebound.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Here's Pritchard. He's coming off a 10-point game against San Antonio.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game.
Brown, no good.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scorers on the Celtics, but Jason Tatum says, I'm going to get my shots. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defer a little bit. Then in the fourth, I can score 20 in the quarter. Kevin, it sounds like he's figured it all out.
Thank you so much. You know, he can take over at any time, and it's fun to watch. DA, we thank you for that. And the free throw, no good. After a solid rookie campaign, Coach, Jalen Duren had a breakout sophomore year.
Well, Kevin, Jalen Duren knows who he is. Averaging a double-double, but he stays within himself. Doesn't take very many jump shots. Shot well over 60%, and he has got a great motor.
Detroit with the ball, following the bucket by the Celtics. Harris inside, guarded by Tatum. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul.
He goes on Jason Tatum.
And you like how physical Harris can get inside, always looking to initiate contact on offense.
2 shots.
That's good from Harris. Porzingis is checked in for Jaylen Brown. And Harris drops them both. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Boston. 6-point game. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Malik Beasley.
Good job to take it right at him.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
For the Celtics, White. Derek White, 2 shots.
And that one falls for White. Here we are, Stan, seeing more and more great international players in the NBA. And you've had a chance to coach some of the good ones as well.
Well, yeah, look, Kevin, you're right about the league now. We see every year, it seems like, the MVP is an international player. I had Hedo Turkoglu was a big part of what we did in Orlando. Was a most improved player in the league one year and a key part of our team that made it to the finals. 6'10", highly skilled, very versatile guy. There are great players coming from everywhere in the world.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Pistons have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
Penalty situation. At the line for Detroit, Tobias Harris, free shot.
That's good from Harris.
And he's been much more aggressive here in the second quarter. He's getting to the line a lot more than he did in the first.
And the second free throw, good. Makes it, and he continues to shoot well from the line. Boston's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Pritchard hits the bucket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. There's the lob to Duren. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Tatum finds White. The pass to Queta. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Good job they're doing at the line this quarter. They'll need to continue converting those free throws.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And on the season, only shooting around 73%, so not necessarily where he'd like to be.
And that one misses. Holland, he's checked in for the Pistons. Marcus Sasser comes in for Malik Beasley. The Celtics also changing it up. Hauser's checked in, and it's Holiday in for Derek White. And he's good on the second. Detroit leading by 6. Schroeder outside. The Pistons working the ball around now. Here's Sasser. Here's Duren. Rebound Boston. Queta's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Pritchard. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Pass to Hauser. Clock at 4. Boston, no good that time either.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Thompson passes to Holland. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
One thing I really like about Asar Thompson, he's a team-first guy, always willing to make the extra pass.
Here's Porzingis. Holland with the rebound. Pistons have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Hits it from 3-point range. Celtics trail by 11. Out to the right wing. Pass to Hauser. Back to Porzingis. Here's Pritchard. Started by Schroeder. Puts it up. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either. It took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Now here is Holiday. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Passes to Hauser. And here's Porzingis. Here's Pritchard.
Boston foul. Sam Hauser.
Now Hofer's checking in for the Celtics.
Penalty situation. Celtics substitution. Al Horford.
Detroit leading by 13. Pass to Sasser. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Super work on the boards. They really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of it.
Here's Pritchard. The end of the drought. Great D that time from Dennis Schroeder.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Thompson surveying the floor. And he drops it in from the low post. Thompson's got 11.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock.
When Horford has the ball, he typically makes the right decision. That's a great pass.
Thompson outside. There's the pass to Schroeder. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Schroeder's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Tobias Harris, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Pistons. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Jason, still a close one. What do you think happened there in the first half?
Feeling all right. We got to do a much better job defensively. We're not where we need to be, especially on the defensive end, so we got to pick it up second half.
Yeah, we'll see if you're more connected in the second half. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. What a game it's been for Tobias Harris. He ended up with 15 points, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. This has been a bounce-back game for him after some struggles their last time out. Kenny, what's your take on Detroit so far?
Well, they knocked the wind out of the defense in transition, converting fast break baskets in volume. It's a runaway lead right now. In fact, this looks like a track meet.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
Well, they're not finding good shots, and that starts with their ball movement. Too much hero basketball. They need to sharpen up the attack. More motion, quick cuts, get the ball inside. There's nowhere they're coming back with that type of play.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side,
my brother.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We've seen a tremendous game from Harris.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, he's also a pretty good actor. He sells fouls really well.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Inside for him, it's Harris and Durham. Hardaway is out there with Cunningham. And it's Schroeder in at the 3. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. And here is Harris following Jaylen Brown's 3. And stolen by Tatum. Jason Tatum making sure of that one.
Smart thinking by Tatum there. Once he got the swipe, he was locked in on going all the way.
And Stan, as he enters his prime, Jason Tatum is shooting to become the face of the NBA.
Yeah, and Kevin, he knows winning is the key. For a star player on a great team, learning that balance, when to take over and when to set up your teammates is a big part of it.
And the Pistons making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Cloak loose. White against Hardaway. Step back shot. And again, it's Boston converting.
They are on fire to start this second half. 3 for 3 and looking totally insane.
Pass to Cunningham. Over Holiday. Cunningham's shot is off.
Great focus on the defensive end there to contest that shot.
Yeah, that's good discipline to stay attached and alter the shot.
Now here's Tatum. He has 6. 6 to shoot. Here's Holiday. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Celtics trail by 10. Brown kicks to Tatum. Takes the 3. Tatum an assassin.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Taken away by Holiday. Passes it to Brown. Now Tatum. Porzingis with the ball. To the paint. Here's Brown. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
Yeah, it's normally the defense that fuels a comeback. Well, let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax signing for that 5-year extension in July 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history. See the numbers for White. He's been a factor for them over the last month. He's averaging 15 points a game, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, he gives you something to build around night after night. Reliability is huge in this league.
Now, here's Cunningham. One of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. White. The kick out to Holiday. Pass to Tatum. And another shot. Drives to the hoop. And he sinks the layup. Now it's just a 3-point Piston lead.
Well, Tatum has some length on him. Gets down that lane in a hurry.
Here's Durham. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And they get one now. 1 of 5 here in the third.
Holiday finds Tatum. It's blocked.
Well, I want to see more of this from Durham. Nice effort using his size to make an impact defensively.
Thompson passes to Harris. Thompson outside. No good on the 3. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's White. No good. That would have tied it. Pistons leading by 3. Down low, Hardaway. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 5 assists in the game. Holiday against Cunningham. Unloads from 13. Tatum's shot is off. For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, sir. And you look at Asar Thompson, coach, already imposing at the defensive end of the floor.
He certainly is, Kevin. And that's what they got him to do. But it's the offensive end where he has to make strides, especially in his three-point shooting. It's problematic for a perimeter player who struggles to get the ball in the basket.
That's good from Cunningham. So for the Pistons, Stewart's checked in for Durant. Fontecchio's coming in for Tobias Harris. And it's Beasley in for Asar Thompson. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for the Celtics. And so Cunningham nails both of them. Celtics trail by 7. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Jrue Holiday said, we can play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and can start on other teams. And we have a hunger. Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. Yeah, they are stacked, DA, for sure. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
And you watch Jason Tatum. Year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Now, here's Cunningham. 6 points for him. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That's his third foul of the game.
Well, Cunningham has such a great feel for the game. Reads his teammates' movements really well.
Celtics trail by 7. And Holiday kicks to White. The kick out to Tatum. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And they continue to control the glass.
Cunningham on the wing. White covering. Stewart misses. For Boston, they've gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime. Shooting 8 of 15. Tatum gets it to go inside.
What a difference a half can make. As much as he struggled in the first 2 quarters, he certainly made up for it with his play in the second.
Stewart trying to get open. Holiday with the defensive effort.
Well, his team has the lead, but this has to be a bit of a concern for him. The shot isn't falling, and it's been a forgettable night.
Now here is Holiday. Back to White. Just 5 to shoot.
Malik Beasley. Second personal
And some stats
foul.
here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
And he knocks down the first one. For the Pistons, Holland comes in for Hardaway. And Marcus Sasser subbed in for Cunningham. And both free throws good for White. Pistons leading by 3. Beasley outside. Back to Sasser. Kicks to Beasley. Just 4 to shoot. Detroit, no good that time either.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
And there's the pass to Holland. Pass to Sasser. Here he goes.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Yeah, it looks like he hit the reset button at halftime. Not sure if it was a mechanical issue, but he's looked much more confident offensively.
This will be his 5th trip to the free throw line.
And a lot of his points coming by way of the free throw.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Timeout. Fans, your Pistons dance team.
Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You look at the Celtics. They're second in the conference and looking to finish strong heading into the playoffs. And, of course, the Pistons. They're 6th in the conference.
And, you know, for the Celtics, they're not an opponent any team wants to see on their schedule. They've been producing all season long. And, guys, I don't see them slowing down anytime soon.
Well, if you're able to strike fear into your opponent before even stepping on the floor, you're doing something right.
Stan, you just said this. One thing about Fontecchio, he can flat out score the ball. Wow.
Yeah, Kevin, he's really a consistent shooter, but he can score in other ways as well. You'd like to see him get to the free throw line more, but that might just be a little nitpicking.
That free throw missing. Good on the second free throw. Celtics trail by 3. Inside, Hauser. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Pass to Sasser. 3-pointer, and the 3-ball is good. Sasser's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest.
Good.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Sasser with it, guarded by Holiday. He lobs it up and finished off by Fontecchio.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. To the left wing. Hauser the pass to Cornette. Outside Holiday. It's stolen. Now Sasser. He's got 7. Kicks it out to Beasley. And another 3 for Detroit.
With very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Outside White. And it's blocked. Over to the wing. Holland the pass to Stewart. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the call. Foul on Boston.
Good to see Stewart playing with aggression. This is how he attracts contact.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. Then his shooter's checked in for Marcus Sasser. And then for Boston. Cade is checked in, and it's Pritchard in for Derek White. And so Stewart nails both of them. Celtics trail by 11.
2 minutes.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Hauser.
2 minutes.
Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Hauser's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, the veteran floor general Holiday is a fantastic defender. Someone that understands how to involve his teammates.
Here's Pritchard after the basket by Detroit. In the corner, Horford with it. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Now the Pistons with it. They're on a 13-5 run. They get it again. Celtics trail by 10. Hauser the pass to Queta. Horford in the post. Working on Fontecchio. Horford no luck. Detroit's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. 51 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Peter passes to Howell.
NBA season 122-025 game 2-5. James and highlights will be coming up next on Gates International Sports Showdown 2025.
Rate on their 3-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Here's Pritchard. Hands it from downtown. Pritchard's got 7.
Well, look, he's got range. You can't give him any space out there.
Schroeder dishes to Beasley. Puts it up from 12. It's blocked. Here's Pritchard. Holiday with the three. You can't hit that time. And we've reached the end of the third. It's Detroit. They lead by 7. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter.
74.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Here's Thompson. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Then it's Holiday, and there's Porzingis, and it's Pritchard in at the wall.
Well, that's Holiday using the threat of the drive to get defenders on their heels, and then he pulls the string.
Cunningham passes to Thompson. Back to Cunningham. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 6 assists here tonight.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Now here's Tatum over Harris. They grab their own miss. Goes up again. Here's Porzingis. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score.
Season 1-2-2025 Game 2-5 matchup is now live streaming on Goats International Sports Showdown 2025.
That'll be his 3rd foul so far. Austin making a switch here. White's checked in.
Celtics substitution. Derek White.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. To Cunningham. Thompson from long range, and they recover it. Second chance shot. Duran, no good.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
Well, he's such a competitor at that end of the floor.
Celtics 195, Detroit Pistons 1410.
He's found his game offensively here in the second half. Really has turned things around.
Here's Harris. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Harris's shot is off. Celtics trail by 6. Pritchard passes to White. No good from outside.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Hardaway, no good. For Boston, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Down low, guarded by Harris. Tatum, no good. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. 17 points was their biggest margin. Hardaway finds Harris. Rebounded by Tatum. Tatum's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, this is what you love to see. Porzingis attack the rim.
Now here is Harris. The dish now to Hardaway. Cunningham for 3. Detroit, no good that time either.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Cunningham. Passes it to Hardaway. Trying to get something going. Hangs on the trifecta. And the Pistons lead by 5.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second.
Here's Brown. Out to White. Now the pass to Pritchard. 6 on the shot clock. Rebounded by the Pistons. Duran's. There's the lob to Duran. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
I like the dish from Hardaway Jr., proving once again he's a team-first player.
Pritchard. The kick out to Tatum. Three-pointer, and he's good on the three ball.
And Tatum takes a lot of threes, and you see why, given he has this kind of action.
And it's a great finish!
Oh, my gosh.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
The contest plus the board. A full defensive possession from him. Great effort.
And it's off from three-point range. Celtics trail by 6. Puts it up from 12. No good off the back of the rim. Detroit's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. 2 points. That one goes. Thompson's got 4 points in the quarter.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket. And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Drew Holiday's checked in for Pritchard.
Drew Holiday.
Holiday dishes to Tatum. Outside, White. With some arc. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 6 assists in the game. Detroit leading by 6. Cunningham right side. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Good work there as it goes.
Yeah, try as they might, the defense can't stop Porzingis inside. He's too tall and too committed.
Brown against Harris. And the layup falls. And the Pistons lead by 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Brown outside. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, this is what Brown was looking for. He just needed the ball, and then instantly his shot was up.
Pass to Cunningham. Lobbed up there for Thompson. It's stolen by Brown. White, wide open. He fires. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
It's good to see Hardaway not sitting back and attacking the rim.
And Holiday kicks to Porzingis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Harris.
First personal foul. Team second. At the line for the Celtics, Porzingis. Kristaps. Porzingis. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
And both free throws good for Porzingis.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
On the wing, Harris. Guarded by Tatum. Duran trying to break free. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Jason Tatum. His full personal second team foul. At the line for your Pistons, Tobias Harris. 1 shot.
Celtics trail by 6. Outside, White. Pass to Porzingis. Duran pulls it in. Pistons have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Cunningham. Boston grabs the miss. Pass to White. He kicks to Brown. Driving inside. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
Speedy move by Brown, using his velocity to get right where he wants to go.
Here's Cunningham. Nice D from Porzingis.
Might be time for a little different approach. His shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
Tatum no good. And it's Harris with the ball for the Pistons. 17 points was their biggest margin. Duran controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Pistons lead by 6.
Perfect timing by Duran, making sure he finishes strong.
The pass to Holiday. Back to Tatum. Lets the 3 fly. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist.
NBA season 122-2025 matchup will be coming up next on Goats International Sports Showdown 2025.
On the top of the key, offensive rebound, and Duran is right there.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Up top, Tatum. Guarded by Harris. Back to Tatum. 5 to shoot. Brown wide open. He fired. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot. But this guy personifies
Cunningham. Out to Hardaway. Porzingis with the block.
What a swat by the big man Porzingis. You always have to be careful shooting when he's lurking.
The Pistons leading. And stolen by Tatum. Here's Brown. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Second personal foul for Utah. At the line for the Celtics, Brown. Jaylen Brown. 2 shots.
The first that narrows the gap to 1.
A talented scorer and versatile defender. The athletic Brown is a vital piece for this team.
Stewart checked in for Duran. And it's tied up with that one.
Well, make no mistake, this is exactly who they want at the line in this situation.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Well, it's a player's league, but certainly coaching has its place.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Jason Tatum.
And as you'd expect, he's done most of his damage in that low block. I mean, that was the game plan, to get it to him in the paint and just let him go to work. And boy, has the big fella delivered. He has just killed them down low.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. During that last break, I listened in to J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. Now, they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. One extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Here's Cunningham. Holiday with the defensive effort.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Here's Porzingis. Count it!
Well, you see the trust they have in Porzingis. Timely basket.
Here's the floater. It counts. A huge shot to tie it up.
Cunningham's teammates and coaches trusting him in a big spot.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Attention fans, we got Tuesday. It's coming at you. So make some noise. You don't want to run. Make some noise. Make some noise. We are the 6 man. Come on and get loud.
There's 38 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Yes, that goes in.
Huge bucket by Holiday there. His team really needed that one.
with the bounce pass. Here's Cunningham, where he signals with the block. And he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Team 4. At the line for the Celtics, Tatum. Jason Tatum. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Well, look, what makes Tatum special is he helps you in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and on the glass. A very successful visit to the line for him. Now, this is a 2-possession game.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. They're down by 4. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Looking for a quick shot, trying to extend the game.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
And here's Cunningham. Over Holiday. Detroit, no good that time either. And they're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
At the line for the Celtics, Brown. Jaylen Brown. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
And when you talk about Jaylen Brown, you have to bring up his two-way ability. He's a pure scorer who can also guard the opposing best wing. There aren't a lot of guys like Brown in the league, and that'll just about do it. Coming through at the line in a big spot.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Penalty situation. At the line for the Celtics, Tatum. Jason Tatum. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much, Jason. Congrats on the win. It was a slow start on offense, so what got you guys going in the second half?
Coach told us we didn't deserve to make any shots. We were too tense. We weren't having any fun. We started having a lot more fun second half. Guys were smiling and cheering, and we had some shots.
Well, it's good to know that if you smile, you make shots. I'll keep that in mind. Congrats, man. Back to you.
All right, DA, thanks again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So now for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.